Pikachu.
What's going on, guys? Jihad22 here. Episode 1 of my Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu Let's Play. Here we go. I'm beginning the game. This is not my first time playing it, but I have not finished my first playthrough. So this is kind of just live. I'm going to go through the game. First off, we are going to get the first introduction by Professor Oak. He's going to tell us about the world of Pokemon, how they just are just so affectionate, and he loves them. If you guys don't know, this game came out for the Switch a few weeks ago. I got the game and I've been really enjoying it. I'm not a huge Pokemon guy. I don't play all the games. I played my very first Pokemon game was Leaf Green, and then I played Ruby and Sapphire and a little bit of Emerald, but I never, I didn't start for Red and Blue, which this is a pretty much a remake of Red and Blue, which is awesome. Which was also a remake of, Leaf Green and Fire Red was a remake of those two games. So it kind of works out that I'm bringing back to my roots. This is the Pokemon that I know, I love. I'm awesome. I really love this game. So we're gonna name our rival. What's our rival's name? So we're gonna name him Guy Fieri. Oops. Oh. Guy Fieri will be our rival. You gotta watch out for Guy Fieri. He's bringing it in from Flavor Town. Alright, so I do have the Pikachu version. There are two versions, Pikachu and Eevee. There are slight differences in the two games, pretty much just on which starter Pokemon you start out with. You start out with Pikachu on Pikachu and Eevee on Eevee, obviously. But there are game-specific Pokemon for both. Off the top of my head, I know Sandshrew, Sandslash, a few others I'm blanking are in Pikachu. Vulpix is in Eevee. Then obviously, I'm not sure if you can get Eevee in Pikachu, but I know there is an easy way to get them all, because you can they added a cool new thing where you can get your Pokemon, you can send your Pokemon Go Pokemon to Pokemon Let's Go, and that comes in about 15 or 16 hours in the game, depending on how long you take to get to that section of where you can do that. Guy Fieri's coming to wake me up. Morning, Jihad22. What's going on? You got a weird look on your face. Well, maybe you got a weird look on your face, Guy Fieri. Anyways, we're gonna go get our first Pokemon. Yeah, he read the email he sent. Yeah, alright. So, the start of the games are really similar in the way that they really are trying to ease you into the game, and Pokemon Let's Go actually is very, very simple. It walks you through a lot of the things that you might not know if you're new to Pokemon, or if you haven't played in a while like me. It's a little too easy at some points, because it's like I do remember how to do things. I don't need them just to hold my hand. But here we are in Pallet Town. The player models and the town, the towns, the environment. It's all incredible. It looks so good. The last Pokemon game I actually played was, I think, Platinum, or I guess was it Pearl? Whichever one. It wasn't Platinum, but I think it was Pearl or Diamond or Pearl. It was one of those two games, and the player models then were just, it was revolutionary for the time. But now, they look unbelievable. So I'm trying to get back into it. This guy tells us that we can sync our smartphone, our console, and send our Pokemon. He didn't directly say it, but that's what you can do. So here's our house on the left. We have Guy Fieri's house on the right here. So we're going to go up to Professor Oak, and this is where we're going to get our Pokemon. So he's studying some Pidgeys, or he's getting some, I don't know, notes. I don't know what you do with Pidgeys. Maybe it's a pigeon. Anyways, Professor Oak. It's GA22. Professor Oak, incredible looking player model as well. Yeah, he promised to give me and Guy Fieri a Pokemon, didn't he? Well, we need to head over. Wait a minute. What was that? Oh, it's a Pikachu. How surprising. I wasn't expecting that. Anyways, if you have the Eevee game, this will be an Eevee, obviously, because you won't have a Pikachu. So anyways, to tell you that Pikachu not around, since the opportunity, I want to practice Pokemon catching. So the catching process in this game is very similar to Pokemon Go, where you have the circle, obviously you can see on the screen. Right now you can do, bags, you can throw other berries at it, but right now I only have a Pokeball, so it's just kind of going. So don't forget to smack yourself in the face. That's always a step one, just catching the Pokemon. So I'm going to just try to catch excellent throw on Pikachu. Hopefully we can get him in the first. I think you get him in the first throw every time, I'm not really sure. I got him in the first throw last time I did this, so. Alright, here we go. Caught a Pikachu. Well, it is not any Pikachu. It is the greatest Pikachu of all time. It's incredible. What they've done to help you out in this game starting off is incredible. They give you not only not one of the starter Pokemon, but they give you Pikachu or an Eevee who is literally maxed out. It's best stats that you can get. It's literally best on everything. It's the most powerful Pokemon that you can get. This is the most powerful Pikachu you can get. Like, it's ridiculous. So here we are back in Professor Oak's lab. Guy Fieri is pondering which Pokemon he will get. I wonder which one he's going to get. So, yeah, and there's only 2 a second ago. Now there's 3. That's because my Pikachu just somehow bounded around in the ball. Not really sure. It's pretty incredible that he could do that. So, yeah, obviously we've never seen that happen because it defies all the Pokemon logic, I think. So I'm going to go and grab the Pokemon because it is my day. I believe I turned 10 years old or however old you are. So I'm going to try to just pick the Pokemon up. But oh wait, no, Pikachu can just come out of his ball just willy-nilly. Anyways, he has a strong liking for me because, I don't know, I caught him and I'm a cute guy, I guess. I got really big eyes. He has big eyes too. Anyways, Pikachu's now my Pokemon. So, yeah, we're going a little dancing around. Pikachu became a Pokemon. Alright, yeah, we get it. So, yeah, you're very strange. That's very rude of you. I'd electrocute you, Professor Oak. Alright, we're not going to give him a name because I enjoy having the normal names for all my Pokemon usually. I may name 1 or 2 here and there just because it's, whatever. But anyways, he chooses a Guy Fieri, chooses an Eevee. He's your rival. I think he'll always choose an Eevee, and I assume if you have Eevee, he will choose a Pikachu. I'm not really sure how that works. Anyway, so we're going to try to run out, but oh wait, he's going to give us a Pokédex. This is the basis of all the starter Pokemon games. Fill out the Pokédex. They need help researching Pokemon. This is Red, Blue, even Leaf Green, Fire Red. I mean, basically, you always get a Pokédex, and you always have the quest to fill it up. And earlier games, I mean, it was pretty difficult if you just were doing it on your own. You didn't have any other help. Back in the day when I was playing, I didn't have YouTube. The only thing I had was maybe a book that I would go to GameStop or something, and I would read the book. I wouldn't actually buy the book, the big guide or whatever. I would just read it there and then try to remember it. I didn't have a phone or anything to take a picture of. So that's what we had. And now you have so many things on YouTube, the internet. You have so much stuff. We're actually gonna go back in. Oh, if it ever loads up. Oh, never mind. We're fine. Here's our mom talking about the professor. Anyways, we caught it. Anyways, so in today's game, you have the YouTube to tell you basically where all the Pokemon are, and if you don't, if you can't catch them in this, you can literally just transfer them from Pokemon Go. I know I played Pokemon Go a long time. I'm not as hardcore as a lot of people, but I have a lot of Pokemon that you can transfer over that are tough catches. And in this, you don't just transfer over and instantly get them. You do have to. They go into the, what do they call it? The Pokemon. Gosh, it's blanking me. Like the Safari Park, and then you go and you catch them like that. So, anyways, we are heading out on Route 1, I believe, and our first Pokemon encounter is an Oddish. So the way Pokemon, the training works in this game is so much different than the old game. So before, you used to have to battle the wild Pokemon. You know, usually, I mean, you could try to catch it off the bat, but you battle it and weaken it and then throw your Pokeballs. Oh my goodness. Let me center myself up here. There we go, great throw. So now it's literally just you encounter a Pokemon, the only objective is to try to catch it. There's no fighting it, there's no weakening it, it's just straight up trying to catch it. And you actually get experience points for all your Pokemon that you have in your party when you catch Pokemon. So instead of having to like switch back and forth and battle with a specific Pokemon to level them up, it's all the Pokemon in your party get leveled up. And it's a really cool idea, and it makes it a lot easier, honestly, but it's an easy way to catch a lot of Pokemon. It's an easy way to train your other Pokemon that you have already. It's also really fun. This game is really kid-friendly. It's really, since it's not the next installment of the Pokemon series, where really it's kind of a buffer zone where it's kind of like, hey, come play a Pokemon game. You can have some nostalgia. It'll be fun. So you can see right there, I caught a Pidgey. My Oddish leveled up to level 4, and Pikachu leveled up to level 6 right off the bat. I mean, it's easy as that. It's just catching Pokemon that level up. So now I have a Pidgey. I'll run around and get a Pidgey, or I'll run around, and if I catch another one, he'll level up as well. It's all 6 of your starter, your party Pokemon. So what also is cool about this game is that you can catch all 3 of the starter Pokemon out in the wild, but I do not suggest that actually. I actually suggest you can actually get them as gifts. So, and there's 3 different locations. We'll go throughout the game. You go and there's, I think Bulbasaur is Bulbasaur's first for sure. And then I think you have to catch like 25 Pokemon. Like if you've caught 25 Pokemon in your career or whatever, then he's like, yeah, you know, you're a good trainer, blah, blah, blah. Here's my Bulbasaur that I can take care of. And the next thing, you get to a Charmander later on, and then they're like, this is all really beginning of the game. That way you all have them at reasonable levels. I think the highest is like maybe like 10. But same thing with Charmander. I think it's like 50. And then Squirtle's like 60 Pokemon that you have to catch. And so Pikachu over here, he's found me a little something. So if I go over here and talk to him, he'll say, look, I got you something in the plants. It's a raspberry. Oh, thanks, Pikachu. Your starter Pokemon the Pokemon who follow you will always, if they see something, the little exclamation point will pop up, and you can run up to them and they'll help you out. They'll give you something. Anyways, we are in the second city. Where were we? I just totally blanked on where we were. I totally forgot the name. I literally just read it, but I forgot the name. No, that's the trainer tips. It just popped up. Hold on. Viridian. I knew it was Viridian. I don't know why I even thought that. Okay, so we have Team Rocket there. It's actually really cool they put them in the game. We have Jesse and James and Meowth there. Meowth is one of those that's Eevee specific. Eevee, you can't actually catch him in the wild in Pokemon in Pikachu. So what I suggest is go around to any building that you go to. Go in and just talk to everybody, as many people as you can. Just talk to literally everybody in the entire town, because they'll always be giving you something. There's always have something to tell you. They'll trade you something. It's always a neat thing to like walk around and try to do. So none of these guys are actually gonna do anything, but we are headed to the Pokemart, I believe, is what we have to do. That's one of the first things you usually do. Professor Oak, yeah, he's got a delivery. So we'll take it to him. And I believe it should just send us right back there. Yeah. No. Yeah, there we go. We can head straight back to the lab. So we're going to head straight back. It'll just fast travel us over there. We'll go and tell them that, we got a package for them. We'll give them the package. And I believe this is where we fight our first rival battle. We're going to fight Guy Fieri. Saying, Pikachu, he really likes you. He's just going to ride on your back. So Pikachu will do this, and Eevee will also do this. They will ride on your back with you throughout your journey. And you get like you get whatever Pokemon, you can actually take them out of the ball and they run behind you. So you can actually have a Pikachu running around and your Pikachu. You have your Pokemon running behind you, and then you can also have your Pikachu or Eevee on your back. It's really neat the way they did that. So here's Guy Fieri. He's gonna give us Professor Oak's gonna give us some raspberries, which will make catching Pokemon a little bit easier. Oh, Guy Fieri, yeah, he's hungry because he's Guy Fieri. He's always got to eat. So we'll find some berries. It'll be easier to nibble on, whatever. Oh, geez, the beginning of this game and it's just kind of slow. It's kind of just getting your feet wet. So, anyways, I'm gonna try to run away, and he's gonna be like, "Wait, we have Pokemon. We should fight." Yeah, wait up. You can do it, dude. Or just catch him. You're a trainer. I'll show you exactly what I mean. It's battle time. Guy Fieri always shows up in the worst times that you can try to fight him. It's so annoying. And actually, he used to be a lot harder. Your rival, I think, in all the games used to be a lot harder. At least back in the day, it was kind of a challenge. Now I think I smoke all of my, I smoke him every time now. It's insane, actually. So we have Thunder Shock. You already have Thunder Shock, so we'll give him a Thunder Shock here. Yeah, that actually didn't do much at all. So he's gonna use Tackle on us, and my Pikachu's actually a female in this game. That's interesting. Last mine was a male. I guess it's just random. A little quick attack action. He's gonna use Growl. I'm not a fan of the non-offensive attacks. Kind of not a waste. I know that in a lot more higher level battles, in competitive Pokemon, and it's a good idea to do it, but I just don't have time. I don't really care. I might as well just beat you as quick as I possibly can. So we take down Guy Fieri in our first rival battle. He has an Eevee. I have obviously 3 Pokemon. He had no chance of winning that, regardless if he got my Pikachu down or not. So yeah, he's mouthing off. How embarrassing! Yeah, you need to go train your Pokemon. Anyways, he'll run off and do his own thing. We'll catch up to him later. So, we have our first trainer deal. We got the assistants in the lab. See if they give us anything. I don't quite remember if they do or not. Yep, they're just assistants being assistants. So, here we are. I'm going to show you guys I'll talk about the IVs, the individual values of each Pokemon. So if you look at your Pikachu or Eevee, you click on, you actually can't look at it yet. That's right. Okay, so later on in the game you get an option to judge each Pokemon, and you can actually see the individual stats they have. So if you judge them, it's like a judge button, and then they'll tell you, hey, you can look at your deals, and then you can see that Pikachu is the best out of everyone. Alright, so he's giving us some sportswear. I think that's for Pikachu. I'm not going to do that. I think it looks ridiculous. But anyways, this tells you how to play with Pikachu, and you can do this a little bit throughout the game. It's kind of a neat thing that you can do, but give him a little pet. Here you go, some pets, Pikachu. You're such a good Pokemon. Rub your belly. It's funny because you can actually get him where he doesn't like it. Oh, he likes that. Let's see if I can rub your arm. No, I guess he's liking it. He's liking everything. Yeah, let me just rub your eyes. Let me rub your eye, Pikachu. Alright. Anyways, alright, I'm done with that. So there's playing with your Pokemon. You can do that with either one. So it's pretty neat. So you can play with them whenever you want. It's so nice. So we're heading back out on Route 1. Just booling around. Anyways, so here we go. We're going to talk to this guy. He's going to give us a sample of a potion. Potions obviously are used for healing your Pokemon. I think it's 20 HP that it heals them up. We're gonna run back to Viridian City. Oh, actually, we're gonna have our first trainer battle. So here's our first trainer battle, boys. This is youngster Ronnie has challenged us. Youngster Ronnie has a Rattata, a rat Pokemon who's garbage. Level 3. We're probably gonna one-hit him with this Thunder Shock. Maybe one-hit him. Oh, almost one-hit him. All right, so he's gonna use Tackle. What a dumb move. Well, he did 3 damage. Ronnie. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and quick attack him. I think I am faster than him, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go first either way, but we'll quick attack, which is, I think, guaranteed to go first or something. Anyways, we leveled up Oddish. Pidgey grew level 5. Pidgey learned Gust. That's nice. And we beat Youngster Ronnie. Hey, you're really strong. You got 60 Poké-Dollars for winning and 3 Poké-Balls. Alright. There is Guy Fieri waiting for us in Viridian City. Anyways, we beat a trainer. Since we're on the topic, Pokemon you sent in battle might have lost some HP. He's going to tell us about the Pokemon Center. Yeah, it didn't cost anything. We know that. We heal up after battles. Sounds good. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for episode 1 of my Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu Let's Play. I'm going to have episode 2 up. I'm going to try to upload these in the same day because I know episode 1 is really boring, but I don't want these to get really too far over 20 minutes each episode. So we're going to head out to, I'm going to do episode 2 real quick, and then I'm going to upload them pretty much simultaneously with each other. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.